All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to tackle a really big idea: how to build a system that actually generates wealth for you automatically. It's a concept called the money engine, and honestly, it could completely change the way you think about your income.
Does this sound familiar? You feel like you're on a treadmill, you're working harder and harder, but you're just not getting ahead financially? It's a super common trap, but believe me, there is a way to fundamentally change that whole equation. This slide right here, this gets to the absolute heart of the matter. Over on the left, you've got the traditional path, right? Trading your time directly for money. The problem is it's finite and it's exhausting. But on the right, that's a whole different ballgame, a system you design that works for you. So today, we're diving deep into how to make that critical shift from the left column to the right, all based on this concept from the book, The Money Engine. So, what's the solution? What's the escape hatch from this effort trap? Well, it's not about working harder. It's about building smarter. It's about constructing something the author calls a money engine.
A money engine is basically any system you design one time that just keeps on generating value and income all on its own. The whole goal is just so simple: make your money and your systems work for you, so you don't have to constantly, day in and day out, work for money. What's so powerful about this is how it shows a system just removing all the human limitations from the equation. An engine doesn't get tired, it doesn't get moody, it doesn't get unmotivated. It just does what it was designed to do, consistently, reliably, 24/7. All it needs from you is a good blueprint to follow. But here's the thing: before you can build an engine like this, there's a really crucial psychological shift that has to happen first. You have to stop thinking like a worker who just performs tasks and start thinking like an architect who designs systems. This one question right here is the absolute core of the entire concept. If you start asking yourself this regularly, it will change your entire perspective. It moves you from just selling your time to actually creating assets that generate value all by themselves. And this table just lays it all out so brilliantly. Where a traditional view sees stress and hard work, a systems view sees a chance to design a structure or a process. You stop reacting to individual problems one by one, and you start architecting permanent solutions that can be automated. So, how do we actually build one? This isn't just some philosophy, right? There's a tangible 4-step blueprint for creating your very first money engine. Let's get into it. Okay, here's the blueprint. Let's just walk through it. First, you find a problem you know how to solve. Simple enough. Second, you design a simple step-by-step process for that solution. Third, and this is key, you turn that process into an asset, something like a video or a template or a checklist that you only have to create once. And finally, you use technology to completely automate the delivery and the payment. See, that's how you turn a one-time effort into a continuous source of value. At this point, I bet you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but what kind of engine could I possibly build? Well, the answer is probably sitting right in front of you, fueled by the skills you already have. Just think about the skills you already have. Are you a great cook? That could become a recipe ebook. Are you good at organizing? You could create and sell digital planners. See, the skill itself isn't the engine. The engine is the system you build to package and automatically deliver the value of that skill to other people. And please remember this key insight. The goal is not to launch some flawless, world-changing system on day one. The goal is just to start. A simple, imperfect engine that's actually running is infinitely more valuable than a brilliant idea that only ever exists in your mind. So the big takeaway here is this: look at your expertise through a brand new lens. Stop asking yourself, how can I work more? And start asking, what system can I build? The raw materials, they're already in your hands. So the only question left is, what will you build?